Hi there Libra, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your weekly intuitive reading for November 2nd through to the 8th. Libra, let's see what's on the cards for you. Getting started with the Work Your Light Oracle to see what the overarching message or theme may be for you for the week. This one I have got Inner Temple, Devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. This one's coming out a lot at the moment here, Libra, and for me this means, hey, trust your own inner compass, your own wisdom, your own intuition. I mean, you know, we can watch the tarot readings and talk to the friends and family for advice. When we say something resonates with us, it's really just echoing back to us what we know to be true on a deeper level. So we could just trust that, you know, we could trust that. And, you know, how do we do this? Well, we need to quieten the ego mind, you know, the intellect. I mean, it's got its uses for sure. However, sometimes it just gets too involved. You know, the mind chatter, the scripts often tell us, you know, limiting beliefs, what we can and can't do. We need to trust the wisdom of the body, feel into the gut feelings, you know, really trust what is coming through there. So it's saying maybe it's time to do a bit more of that, and it's through slowing down, having those moments of quiet, that's when we can really tune into that energy. Walks in nature, you know, meditation, all of those kinds of things help us access that wisdom. And I have Vata, beautiful, one of the Ayurvedic doshas. So Vata is the airy dosha, and it's about being creative, imaginative, and unpredictable as well. So it says it's a really good time this week to let your ideas flourish, and that you have this kind of gust of air energy, this wind to kind of make things happen. It's about movement and shifting, and you know, it can be unpredictable as well. So it's saying don't be too kind of over planned or linear this week. Allow things to happen and allow that Vata wind to carry you. Okay, Libra, let's get out the tarot aspects. Beginning with the energy of the recent past. What has led you up to now? Energies that may be leaving, completing, or transitioning. What you may be journeying. That one's poking out. I'm taking it. Six of Cups. That's a really beautiful energy, guys. You know, it's a really energy of receivership. Let's get out the current or focus energy, Libra. Oh, it's too many, but I'll take the top one. Eight of Cups. And let's get out near future outcome. I have got, oh, so much Cups energy. Page of Cups and the Five of Cups. Wow, and guess who is at the bottom of the deck? The Empress. If we're talking about creativity and possibility, what a better card to come out than the Empress. She's the biggest card of possibility in the tarot, Libra. She also links to your sign. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. I have got the Six of Wands. Wow, that's a real energy of victory and success, that combination. Clarifying the Eight of Cups. I have got Knight of Cups, just for a bit more cups. Two of Swords. Another six, the Six of Swords. And guess what's at the bottom of this one? Another Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is this message of finding fulfillment, right? And realizing that sometimes we don't have all the fulfillment that we truly require in our current circumstance. So sometimes we need to move away in order to move towards. What I'm seeing in this reading, Libra, is there's absolutely somebody or an offer coming into provide that missing piece for you. If I explain this Eight of Cups for you, you know, I might just pick up the writer version as well. Kind of seeing if this is a bit of the overarching energy of the reading. There's a situation that you've been in your life where you've had a certain amount of fulfillment. I mean, you've got 8 cups in it. It could have been, you know, a nice relationship that you've had, got a lot of good times in, but you've kind of come to this point where there's just something missing, or there's a fundamental value or piece that, you know, we just can't kind of click into place. You could say the same about business and career. You know, I really enjoy this job. I've got great colleagues. However, I can't get the progression, the pay, you know, whatever. You can't complete the picture. And sometimes we can never complete the picture, right? But we need to make sure that, you know, that our non-negotiables are met. So it really depends on what that is for you. So I'm really feeling there, you know, you're gearing up to kind of go after the 9th cup. And the 9th cup, as you know, Libra, you know, is the wish fulfillment cup. It is, you know, heading into that realm of ultimate sort of joy, love, happiness, and harmony. And there's a sense here that your intuition, right? The link to the moon here, that inner temple oracle card that's come out, you've begun to kind of feel this in your intuition, maybe in the gut feelings. It's just a deep knowing that's been creeping up on you over time. It might have started as just a little thought in the back of your mind, but I feel like it's been getting louder and louder, and it's saying, I'm just not sure anymore. I'm not sure about this person. I'm not sure about this place, this home, this relationship, whatever it is for you. There's this feeling of, you know, maybe wanting to seek beyond is what I'm feeling. Now, in this recent past position, you know, 6 of Cups, 6 of Wands. I do have a love-hate, you know, hate's a strong word, but you know what I mean, relationship with the 6 of Cups. And for me, it's because one of the meanings of the 6 of Cups is somebody coming back from the past. And for me, it's always like, well, I put things in the past for a reason. I don't want them to come back, but it may not be that sense for all of you. Some of you may have somebody that you are desiring to come back from the past and make you an offer, and there's potential for that in this reading. But outside of that meaning of somebody coming back from the past and making you an offer, the 6 of Cups is about getting ready to receive. What are you getting ready to receive, Libra? You're getting ready to receive that missing piece, and I'm seeing the Knight of Cups and I'm seeing the Page of Cups in this reading, which is potentially that person coming in with that piece. So don't, you know, settle for anything less, because that is actually coming in for you. What I'm feeling that you are desiring is love, a job, whatever this missing piece is for you, is something that brings you back to this innocence, this playfulness, this childlike energy, which is the 6 of Cups. And there could be some nostalgia that you're feeling about that first love, or when life was more simple, back in the good old days, and really craving that energy. I think that's what you're calling in. And the Page of Cups for me just keeps popping into my third eye, because I feel that there's somebody coming in that can offer you that. So that's that beautiful energy. So stay open to receive. You know, we've got 3 6s in this reading. You can look up the angel number. I like willowsoul.com. And the 6s all in tarot is about making these steps towards greater balance. Number 6 is about balance, it's about harmony, it's about healing and joy. So that's what you're really calling in. The 6 of Wands is about victory, maybe victory over the past. It can be that you are just moving into, you know, a victory by moving on, getting ready to claim this piece. You are going to be victorious. It's a real card of self-confidence, and it's a card of saying that, you know, the hardest times are behind you, and you're now coming into a place that is going to be filled with a lot more joy. But, you know, there is going to be that transition that needs to happen. So current or focus energies, you know, we've talked about the 8 of Cups here. There's a piece missing in the present. So we are making the big decision to move on and open ourselves up to receive for when that emotional offer comes in. And I really feel it's closer than what you think. It's so close. You can feel it. You can taste it. Look at this. Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups can really be that knight in shining armor energy. It can be an emotional offer. It can be an emotional offer of love. It could be a beautiful friendship, a business partnership, an apology. But it's somebody entering your life that is going to fill this gap for you, is what I'm really feeling here. And I think that you are going to be a little bit torn. Two of Swords here is a big decision. And I think this is the decision between letting go of the past and opening yourselves to this offer. With the Two of Swords, the key is to make sure that we don't allow our emotions to rule this decision making. We really want to come back to the intuition. See the little moon there? It's like, trust your intuition and fact and logic. But that's going to help you weigh up these options in a really, really good way, because our emotions can blind us in decision making. It can have us make a knee-jerk reaction. It can put us in a reactive mode rather than really making the right decision for us. The Knight of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Doesn't have to be, but it's somebody who is wanting to connect emotionally with you on an emotional level, and that could be the piece that you have been missing here, Libra. It's the emotional needs being met. Look at this, it's kind of the same message. Five of Cups, Page of Cups, and Six of Swords. Yeah, okay, where do we start? Five of Cups. It's going to be important not to look back, Libra. Not to look back at the losses. You've given this a good shot. You've had 8 cups in the present situation. Sometimes things have just run their course, but if we stay focusing on the why it didn't work out, why can't I find the 9th cup in this situation, I wanted it to be with this person, I wanted it to be in this career, sometimes it's just not on your path. And if we do, focus on what hasn't worked out in that situation, we hold ourselves in the black cloak, and the black cloak can be negativity, victim mentality, being a bit of a martyr. It can be depression for some of you. And when we are in that position, we miss the opportunities that are trying to come in for us. Again, it's about building a bridge over those emotions, the emotional water. Tarot always uses water for the emotions. Coming back to that inner temple, coming back to your heart. You're at a point of change here, number 5, and it's a real decision point of what you do now, the inspired action you take now. Really determines whether you stay in the charge of the 8 of Cups or whether you move towards the 9th cup. And it's going to take a necessary rite of passage here. 6 of Swords is a moving away, and look how free she is. She's dropped the weight, she's dropped the baggage, she's dropped the cloak, and she's heading into the unknown. So there could be a sense here of we don't really know what's going to happen if you go after that 9th cup, how it's going to work out, but you just know that that is where you're being called and you are stepping into the fog. And we have to be okay with that. We can't always know everything, right? We've got always noticed the 2 sets of 3 of Swords in this card. You could have had a couple of false starts, a couple of heartbreaks, a couple of disappointments, maybe 2, maybe 3. But they have been your important lessons to now, and they have led you to be who you are today. But Spirit or Tarot is saying you're going to need to keep yourself open, because that 9th cup is on its way to you. Look at this. And we've had the Knight of Cups as well. The Empress is the biggest card of possibility in the tarot, and she says, whatever it is that you have been manifesting, whatever you desire, what are your deeper wishes, be careful what you wish for, because, she is the energy that can birth it into the material realm and can make it happen. The Page of Cups can be that unexpected emotional messenger who enters your realm. And this is a card of synchronicity. It says expect the unexpected. It could come out of the blue. And the interesting thing about the Page of Cups, when I started this reading talking about the 6 of Cups, that person who makes you feel, lighthearted and childlike and connecting with that sense of fun and innocence. Hello, Page of Cups. That is that person. Playful, a little bit eclectic, fun, always surprising, always spontaneous. You know, it can be a child as well. This could be, if some of you have been desiring a child, if that was the missing piece for you, that is the energy that can bring this in. Either way, you know, this person is holding that ninth cup. So whatever it is for you that you've been desiring, it is in your sphere. And the Empress, she is a blessing. She stands for abundance. Abundance in whatever it is that you desire. So Libra, you know, I would say be open to receive. Don't be afraid to move away from what's not working for you, because the energies to bring in those missing pieces are surrounding you, and there could be a key move with that Vata energy. You know, there could be some key changes. That wind is going to be blowing you in that direction this week. Okay, Libra, I am going to leave it there, and I do hope you enjoyed this reading. Keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, so it won't be everybody's story this week. If you're called to share, please do leave me a comment. I read them all, and I try to respond to as many as I can. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies, and I will see you back here next week for another reading.